Tonight on Artiste Presents.
Morning.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Omaha, Nebraska, make some damn noise! What the hell I'm talking about? Represent! Shit! We're gonna have some damn fun tonight. We're gonna come out of our shells. And we ain't gonna worry about the world right now. We're just gonna have fun. How about that, y'all? Is that cool with y'all? Hi. I'm dying from, I guess you could say, the other side of the tracks. Thinking back of the time before I ever heard of rap. That was life back in Cali when I was just a little shorty. I knew no segregation. Education was something I held highly. I was living with white folks, thinking they were my folks. But familiarity had me living under blind folks. Had no contact with black folks, just Mexicans and white folks. Thinking back, I gotta say that this experience helped shape my mold. You see, I never had a chance to recognize my own blackness. And what's sad is, only friends I had were white kids. But I'm not saying that that's wrong. But it's fitting for these songs. And what's intricate is it helps me get just right where I belong. So, I'll say that life back then was kind of docile. Had no experience with prejudice. Things were rarely hostile. You know, I had a couple fights. Not everyone was nice. But all in all, I gotta say that things were mostly bright. And what's crazy is, I never heard of slavery till I hit the Louvre. Went to the Arch, you know, down in the bottom they got slave ships, like posted all over the walls, completely new. There was this mindset of oppression that was so depressing. But that unifying reference turned my skin tone into a blessing. There were so many people looking like me. Man, that was a sight to see. And I was living just as real as I could be, but I had so many niggas hating on me. And I don't use that term lightly. If you peek in, you might see convictions in my heart, because I know what that term really means. Whether it's nigga or nigger, pronunciation don't matter. That ignorance just leads to the point of no deliverance. Because I speak with proper grammar, now my skin color don't matter. Even my family call me a white kid. You got any idea what that did? Like, straight had me questioning my word. About my giftedness since my birth. Just because I valued education, now I'm treated as an outcast. So I did what anybody else would do. I tried my best to fit in. Looking back now, I know that's stupid. But growing up as a kid, it's so important to get acceptance. Especially starting over, being immersed in a new culture. I'm sure y'all know what it's like when people judge you before they know you. Now I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to say that black pride break this enigma. Have us run around boasting in some worthless race stigmas. Promoting ignorance and violence. And the media's influence? Don't get me started. Will we ever live above this oppression? I say it just depends. What's our leaders teaching us? Rely on other folk to feed us? Public health care? More welfare? Steal from the rich and give it to the poor? Because we too damn dependent to get our own, so give us more. Plus the education system's too inefficient. Can't make a living, we gotta rely on the system for our provisions. There's no precision when you're living with no vision, and trying to bring unity just brings about division. We gotta take responsibility. What's the state of this nation? They say it's up to you and me. So this is the land of the brave and the home of the free. I say that's a bunch of bullshit as far as my eyes can see. Freedom's illusion? We all live in slavery. The education system's whole goal was making slaves. It's plain to see. I'm gonna air it all out, and it's just a start. You want some consciousness? Just let me share my heart, my black history.
So, this month being Black History Month, and doing my job, I've been planning a Black History program. And during my planning and studying, a lot of things been coming to my mind and been on my heart. And so, was inspired to write this. And it's called The Skin I'm In.
Amen.
The skin I'm in is black. I don't mind that it's black, but the responses to black causes me to reflect back to the fact that my forefathers were black, and that blackness was to others a curse. They even found reason and justification through a Bible verse. But for me, it took some time, you see, to learn that blackness is not a curse, but it is a blessing. Now that I have studied and learned my own lessons, the skin I'm in is black. Black is powerful, black is bold. It's in your face, but it's not the only color in the human race. My blackness does not decrease the power of your whiteness, your brownness, or your redness. We all have our own unique talents embedded in us from the heavens. The skin I'm in is black, but the black of my skin is thin, but the depth of my soul is deep. The struggles, the challenges, the thoughts I have when I lay down to sleep. Add to me, increase me, build me and make me, mold me and shape me. Because I know that it's working for my good. So I will rest and just believe. As I stand here doing this thing, I must give honor to my King, because he sits upon his throne, and I know that I am never alone. I thank God for the skin I'm in.
Put your hands together one more time for Timothy Moore, y'all. Hey Tim, you gonna come back a little later on, do another one a little later on?
So the title of this piece is called The Cycle. It's actually a part 1 and a part 2, so I'm going to do both if y'all don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay.
We don't mind.
All right.
Do your thing.
Okay. So, The Cycle. Too many mothers crying, fathers absent, sons dying. No guidance, lost, streets claiming their lives too many times. Who's gonna be responsible for our future, our youth? Our youth just needs truth, love unconditional. Ancestors turning in their graves. We're back to being slaves, mentally captive with lashes on their backs being reopened again. From chains to handcuffs, let's get refocused again. They used to publicly beat and hang us, now shooting and killing us openly, Jim Crowing it again. Old cycle must end, revolution begin. Everyone enlightened and woke, but what's next? We need a leader and a plan. See, fear has paralyzed the leaders we should have into hiding in this age, afraid of being exiled, assassinated, or put in a cage. But there's no progress without sacrifice. I hope this piece inspires you today. Let's talk more execution. We're being executed for being melanated people, not viewed as equal, feared as being like God, so legally we weren't even seen as humans. 3/5 of a person sold off like cattle, master determined our worth. And 151 years later, master seals determine our worth. That's right. Slavery didn't die in 1863 with Lincoln's EP, but 1865, the day the 13th Amendment was ratified, is when we were so-called let free. But it was only an illusion. We're still in bondage, being raped of our gifts, resources, and money. Tired of seeing my brothers dying. Little cousin in state pen right now doing 25 to life for robbing and killing, to feel like the man in these streets, only to end in defeat. And the cycle repeats, and the cycle repeats, and the cycle repeats. Too many mothers crying, teenage daughters pregnant, generational curses ain't dying. No guidance, lost. Fathers aren't present to show them how to be treated, and mothers making excuses for neglect because daddy cheated. Suffering from mental illness, not healing from past wounds, but only addressing it with a little bit of Jesus. Trauma, daddies, uncles, cousins, brothers took her virginity. She's now lost her identity, but she's told to be tough, suck it up, be tough, but don't be too tough. So now she's confused, she's questioning her femininity. But this isn't the end, you see. I'm still writing this piece. This piece is me. Cycles repeated. We're treated like things instead of goddesses and queens. But this is how we were conditioned to be. Belittled and shot down, and their excuse for oppression is you are damned and less than, all because Eve ate from the tree. But they're so quick to forget We were made to be their helpmeets. We help reach, help teach her nature. Mother Nature is to nurture and give healing to nations with her words, wisdom, and touch. Father God, Mother God, there's no yin without yang. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget who and whose you are. See, media has tricked you into thinking you're beneath the average, but you come from an ancestral lineage of warriors. We're asleep and need to be awakened. Tired of seeing my sisters suffering. Depression, prostitution, baby mamas, self-hate, nobody loving them. Got cousins right now with 5 to 7 kids with fathers who are absent or ain't claiming them. But giving the next man all she has without commitment, lacking love for herself, but searching for it in these streets. Only to end in defeat, and the cycle repeats. Thank you.
Y'all put your hands together one more time. Get that sister some love. Can we get you back up here a little later on? That's what's up, y'all. All right, if y'all ready for some poetry, let me hear you say yeah. If you're ready for some poetry, let me hear you say hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, put your hands together for Tiara Thornton.
Okay, this piece is titled Raw Motherhood, and I wrote this when I was kind of in a dark place and I was kind of lost and confused on why I was actually going through what it was that I was going through. But as we all know, God has a reason for everything, so. Amen. To that nigga that don't care. While I stay up all night with the sickly child, fever running wild, and all the while I managed to bring it down, where are you? To that nigga that don't care, your daughter's fears become my nightmares of her getting mixed up with some nigga with child support in his rear. You know what? 9 months to bear, and ever since this child has been here, you have disappeared. Well, all that stress can be depressing, and I know my baby is a blessing, but if God is teaching me something, I feel as if I'm missing my lesson. So to that nigga who don't care, I apologize for my vulgar language in which I am using to help express my anger, because Lord knows I am tired, yet I am thankful has blessed me with an angel. But for that nigga who didn't care, you knew why your mother stayed stressing, because your father wasn't there. And now, here I am, a single mother like her, angry and upset, plus hurt, all over your selfish ways, foolish antics, and your dirt. You lag on helping me with your child because you rather buy you a shirt. This shit is berserk. So to that nigga who don't care, I don't give a damn what you're feeling. All my heart needed was healing. And now that I got it, I feel that my pride is jumping through the ceiling. See, you were the nigga that don't care. It's hard to see the cycle when you're the head to its tail. So I need to sit and think about one thing. And while I do that, I need you to think as well. Do you still resent your daddy for being a nigga that didn't care?
If y'all ready for some more poetry, let me hear you say yeah. If you ready for more poetry, let me hear you say hell yeah. I said her name the first time, and I'm about to brew to it again. That's how I do. Ladies and gentlemen, put y'all hands together for Shakita. I did it. Shakita, y'all. One more time. Put your hands together, y'all.
Okay, so are you guys still feeling good tonight? Y'all still here? Y'all good? Okay, we're just making sure y'all feel good. Okay, so the title of this piece is Dreamed Dreams. Do dreams just fade away, away? feel the rain, pleasure no pain, like pictures no frame. Dreams. Red line, purple line, blue line. Country girl in a city world, this here could be all mine. Dreams that have manifested into reality. Because feet were put to the ground when the thought seed was planted. Granted, things aren't always what they appear to be, but evidently your thoughts have power, and the energy you put towards those thoughts and plans do manifest. Oh, I'm a witness. Day and night I sat in a trailer with one heater to warm the whole house, thinking about what I wanted to be and do when I grow up. 10 years later, and I'm what I wanted to be when I grew up. College degrees, a little bit of money, Mercedes, house with big trees, plane rides, vacations on boats. But what's next though? I want more. More than the instant gratification that material things bring. I get high and fall quickly because these things bring a feeling that only runs skin deep. Not the type of power and influence that makes the heart beat, because the heart beats for purpose. And that $300 purse is only for her and him to view you as worth some. Do you know your worth, Mom? Or can your divine holy canal that brings life into this world be brought for a couple of dates, a few I love yous and empty promises? I'm wondering, it has to be more to life than this, more than what my eyes can see. God says, see spiritually, not carnally, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto me. But so easily, we get distracted praising the blessing and not the blesser. Becoming slaves due to our own desires that are outside of His will. He'll give us the desires of our hearts, but it has to be in His will. Lord, your will be done. I've come to the conclusion that I'm a country girl living in a city world, possessing all that I ever imagined and more. But my soul longs for a deeper relationship with Thee. Shape me, mold me, rebuild me, restore. Country girl in a city world, but Lord, I want more. Cut off all of my hair, hoping to start over. Since I can't take back my words and actions, this has to rewind time. You've given us free will, but yours is perfect, so Father, please protect me from mine own will. Red line, purple line, blue line. Country girl in a city world, this here present time is actually all my dreams that have manifested into reality. And while on this spiritual journey, forgive me for my sins that I have done and will do knowingly and unknowingly. Amen.
This one out loud at all. Never. Okay. This is titled Individuality. I'm simple. I don't have the fattest ass or the biggest chest. I'm not pressed for likes on Instagram, nor do I run to Facebook to flex. My body is my temple, but I can flaunt it nonetheless. I am beautiful from within due to having an old soul. I am very blessed. I know my limits and my buttons I dare you to press. My mind is fragile and my heart remains unrest. I do not pose naked and I cannot quote every rap lyric. I do not tell all of my past because I want you to get in touch with my spirit. My words seem vicious, but my thoughts, can you hear it? I need you to read me silently and become into it. I look for approval from the mirror in which I stand to reflect. From the blemishes on my face to the scars on my chest, this is I who never sleeps but yearns for rest. I who always loves but fails every test, the test of courage when it comes to opening up myself raw. Why would one do that with the possibility of another fall? I built this wall. This wall is great. And packed with layers of mistrust and abuse. This wall is mine, and behind it I am left with the details of the truth. Truthfully, I am hurt, and I dare to be hurt again. And truthfully, I have broke, but I will not claim to be broken. Truthfully, I have failed, but I refuse today, stay down, and truthfully I am weak. Well, this truth still remains around. But I tell you, I do not speak on this for anyone else but me. See, I'm dropping these chains and I'm setting myself free. Mentally, I was present and physically my body suffered. Emotionally, I was drained and psychologically, I discovered. Deep within my truth, I found me. Numb as can be, imperfectly unique. I have my own ways. Individuality is what I seek. This is I, and I am set free.
Go ahead, make it funky, boy. That's right. I'll go on and get funky with it. See, Bowie actually turns into the bass guitar. Check him out. That brother Cole. I hear you, Bowie. Yep. Right here on my right, my brother from another mother on the keyboard. Y'all put your hands together for Big Wayne on the keys. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Here we go. We're trying to show y'all what we working with, that's all. So y'all can tell y'all friends and tell y'all other friends to tell y'all friends, to text y'all friends that we get down. Right here on that organ. What y'all give it for my brother, from another mother. Give him Mr. John on the organ, y'all. Watch him make it do what it do. Yeah. That's what it do. Yes, sir. Right there in the organs, y'all. Put y'all hands together for the brother John on the organs. They're gonna do what they do. Every Wednesday night for the next 4, we'll give it to you live. Right here on the drums, y'all. On the click-clacks, that's what I like to call them. On the drums, I'm gonna need y'all to do something for me, okay? I want y'all to sing. Say showtime, say showtime. One more time. Say showtime, say showtime. Say showtime, say showtime. On the drums, Andrew Brooks and showtime. Yes, sir. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Showtime. Put your hands together one more time, y'all. All right. All right. One of the livest bands in Omaha, Nebraska. Put your hands together one more time. I'm your host, Reginald Clark. Slim Twizzle, Izzle Jizzle. We appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. We had a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the hottest bands in Omaha, Nebraska. We appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. If you have been a drinker, use your right and your left blinker. God bless y'all. Good night.
Tonight on Artiste Presents.
Check it. I'm about to break it down as simple as I can.